What is up, guys? Welcome on back to Madden 26. And real quick, this is the bye week, so I went through the running backs and I signed one off someone's practice squad who actually has a dev trait. I dropped a guy who I'm not even using. He was number 37. He was one of my kick returners, but I'll show him to you real quick. He's actually my new backup running back behind Allen. Vaughn, he's going to be over Vaughn. And he's considered a future starter, which is good. And he's got a dev trait. So we'll get him some snaps. And, yeah. He's kind of more of a kind of a scat back than he is kind of like a power back. But we'll see how he goes. He works out. So I just feel like Deuce Vaughn wasn't like a capable backup. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, see you guys in the next game.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the Browns sideline, there you see head coach Kevin Stefanski. These guys, they haven't quite figured things out yet, just 2-5 on the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. These guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led him to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Brings up second and 8. The 27-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
Here's Prescott. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
7 yards.
And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it down here to the 43. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
43-yard line.
Back to throw. Hinton. It's caught. Mitchell. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Browns' 38-yard line.
Here's Allen. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here now, 3rd and a yard. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
At the 15-yard line.
70 tip. Ready.
Now a carry for Allen. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
That's another Cowboys
Here we go.
first down. First and goal.
Allen is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and goal.
Ready.
At the 3-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
A gain of 1 yard.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
Braylon Allen with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. Pass caught by Phantom. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Third down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
First down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. It's in. Complete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. Now a 2nd and 10.
And 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Hinton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Peterson. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll run with Allen. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They stay on the ground with Allen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Cowboys first down.
Back to throw. Hinton. And He's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Prescott down. That's complete to DK. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Prescott off play action. And this one is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10. They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
4th down, Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. There'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
A 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. Hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
2nd and 10.
Bronco 80.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43.
That's good for Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, Whitaker. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Cowboys at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Hinton. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 38 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. For the PAT. And it's 21-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls get through goalposts.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
On play action, Prescott. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
This offense so far on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Prescott. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Brings
Here we
up
go.
3rd and 3.
19, 18.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt.
Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. Play action now. Prescott.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 17-yard line.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down
65
at the 41-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Let's go now.
Brings up 3rd and
Let's go,
5.
lady.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the Saints in the NFC South. And this is Christian Watson. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Falcons get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the former Alabama running back, Brian Robinson. This will wind up a touchdown. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Cam Ward. He'll find his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year. This one is now at halftime with the Titans on top in this one at halftime. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season.
Ready.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen.
And space tough to come by there. So get maybe a yard to the 37.
37-yard line.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Let's go. Nice.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Can we throw the ball any slower?
And the Browns win.
Can we float it any slower and throw it any fucking shallower? Like, can we underthrow the ball by 5 yards right to the defender? Like, seriously.
The opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
We're right to
You
him.
know the key to everything here. Don't get careless
Fuck,
with the
I
football.
fucking
The
can't stand
problem
when this
is
game does
you've got to
this
stay
shit.
aggressive
I
as
can't
well. So where's
fucking
the line
stand it.
between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Looking to put a drive together. reception. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 35 yards that time on the punt.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. And they'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw. Hinton over the middle, complete. That's Peterson. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground with Judkins.
Fights through it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And the Browns 1st down.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
The Browns send out their punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And it's fielded at the 34.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play. It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Prescott
setting up a screen for Judkins.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. And the Cowboys.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Here we go. Check.
Off play action. Hinton over the middle. The catch made by Mitchell.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Up the middle they go. Allen. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
65, 6, go.
Off the play fake. Hinton sliding. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2nd and 20.
Back to throw. Hinton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Brings up 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Prescott. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 29-yard line.
Prescott. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Prescott yet again. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Browns.
Prescott now.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown.
David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And out now come the Cowboys. Now, all of a sudden, we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yard.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Browns are right back in this football game.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, what a juke into space.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw here.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Intended for
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Now this incomplete, and I don't see any flags coming out. He was clearly in the pocket, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, and that brings up 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They give to Whitaker. They find some open field here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Allen. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly.
My God, he didn't even bother covering the receiver. He just ran from our route ended, man. This is the fucking 3 games in a row. They're just running and stopping on my routes end.
5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
60 Vikings, 60.
Operating from the gun. Hinton. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Hinton. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
Up the middle they go. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Come on, hey, now look, 60 Eagles, 60, go.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
I love how when it's convenient with AI, they beat every block. They know where all my routes are. It's fucking unbelievable.
2-yard line.
19 cards, ready.
They'll run. This is Allen. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And that one goes.
Just all of a sudden, my offensive line can't block. All of a sudden, they have no idea how to fucking block.
Back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fucking game is so broken, dude.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he's not even going to get past the line of scrimmage. Brought down right at the 4.
Yeah, just magically, unfucking penetrable defense, magically.
To throw, Prescott. Completes to Njoku. And he's tackled a yard short of the
fucking worst, most frustrating game I've played all year. Last week was frustrating. This week's a whole other fucking level.
2nd and a yard at the 13-yard line.
Now Dak.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll try it now with Judkins. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Dallas, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.